You understand English movies, videos, and lessons, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Why does this happen? Welcome to today's episode. If you can understand English but feel stuck when you try to speak, you are not alone. Millions of English learners face this problem every day. They listen, they read, they learn grammar, but speaking feels impossible. Today, we will explore the real reasons behind this problem. More importantly, we will show you how to break this invisible barrier. Stay with us until the end, because this episode can change how you learn English forever.
Understanding versus speaking. Understanding English and speaking English are two different skills. When you listen or read, your brain only needs to recognize words, but when you speak, your brain must create sentences in real time. This requires speed, confidence, and practice. Many learners confuse understanding with speaking ability. They think if they understand, speaking should be easy. But the brain works differently for passive and active skills. Listening is passive, speaking is active. Active skills need stronger training. That is why you feel stuck when speaking. The input-only problem. Most learners focus only on input. They watch videos, listen to podcasts, and read books. Input is important, but it is not enough. Imagine learning to swim by watching videos only. You will understand swimming, but you cannot swim. Speaking English is the same. You must practice output, not only input. Output means speaking, making mistakes, and correcting them. Without output, your speaking muscles stay weak. This is a major reason you can't speak. Fear of making mistakes. Fear is one of the biggest enemies of speaking. Many learners are afraid of sounding stupid. They worry about grammar mistakes, they worry about pronunciation. This fear blocks their mouth. Even simple sentences feel hard. Your brain chooses silence instead of risk. But mistakes are a natural part of learning. Children learn by making thousands of mistakes. You must accept mistakes to speak freely.
Translating in your head. Many learners translate from their native language to English. This process is very slow. Your brain searches for words and grammar. While you think, the moment passes. Conversation does not wait for translation. Native speakers think directly in English. They do not translate. This skill takes time to build. The more you translate, the slower you speak. This habit keeps you silent. Vocabulary without action. You may know many English words, but knowing words is not the same as using them. Vocabulary must be active, not passive. Passive words stay in your mind only. Active words come out of your mouth. Most learners have a large passive vocabulary, but a small active vocabulary. Speaking uses only active words. That is why you feel limited. You need to activate your vocabulary. Grammar overthinking. Grammar is important, but overthinking grammar is harmful. Many learners try to build perfect sentences. They think about tense, structure, and rules. This slows down speaking. Real conversation is fast and imperfect. Native speakers make grammar mistakes too. Communication is more important than perfection. Fluency comes before accuracy. Accuracy improves later. Stop thinking too much about grammar when speaking. Lack of speaking practice. Understanding improves with listening. Speaking improves only with speaking. There is no shortcut. Many learners avoid speaking practice. They wait until they feel ready. But readiness comes from practice. You must speak even when you feel unready. Daily speaking builds confidence. Short practice is better than none. Consistency is the key.
No safe environment. Many learners do not have a safe place to speak. They fear judgment from others. They fear being laughed at. This creates anxiety. Anxiety blocks fluency. You need a safe environment. Talking to yourself is a safe start. Recording your voice helps too. Language partners can help greatly. Safety creates confidence. Listening is easier than producing. Listening allows time to understand. Speaking demands instant response. Your brain must choose words quickly. This speed feels overwhelming. That is why listening feels easy. Speaking feels stressful. This gap is normal. It does not mean you are bad at English. It means you need speaking training. Practice reduces this gap over time. Pronunciation anxiety. Many learners worry about pronunciation. They want to sound perfect. They fear strong accents. But accents are normal. Clear communication matters more than perfection. Native speakers have different accents too. Pronunciation improves with use. Silence never improves pronunciation. Speaking helps your mouth learn English sounds. Confidence reduces pronunciation fear. Brain muscle analogy. Speaking English is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it stays weak. Understanding is like watching exercise videos. Speaking is like lifting weights. Both are different activities. Your speaking muscle needs training. Short daily practice builds strength. Long breaks weaken progress. Regular use creates fluency. Train your speaking muscle daily. The comfort zone trap. Understanding English feels comfortable. Speaking feels uncomfortable. Many learners stay in comfort mode. They avoid discomfort. But growth happens in discomfort. Speaking pushes your limits. Avoiding speaking delays progress. Confidence grows only through action. Small steps break the comfort zone. Bravery creates fluency. Lack of real-life English. Many learners study textbook English. Real English is different. Conversations are simple and natural. Textbooks can feel formal. This causes confusion. Real listening improves real speaking. Simple phrases matter most. Learn how people actually speak. Imitation helps greatly. Real English builds confidence. You learned English the wrong order. Most people learn reading first, then listening. Speaking comes last. But children learn speaking first, then reading and writing. The order matters. Speaking should come earlier. Reorder your learning process. Speak while learning. This changes everything. Silence builds the wall. Every time you stay silent, the wall grows. Every time you speak, the wall cracks. Silence feels safe, but slows progress. Speaking feels risky, but builds skill. Confidence comes from action. Action beats fear. Fear fades with repetition. Silence keeps fear alive. Choose action daily. Break the wall step by step.
Thinking too fast, speaking too slow. Your thoughts are fast. Your English speaking is slow. This creates frustration. You know what you want to say, but words don't come out. This gap improves with practice. Simple sentences help first. Celebrate small wins. Confidence grows from self-focus. Know daily speaking habit. Listening is easy to do daily. Speaking requires effort. Without habit, speaking stays weak. A daily routine changes everything. Even 5 minutes matters. Talk about your day. Describe objects around you. Repeat simple sentences. Daily habits create fluency. Consistency beats intensity.
The truth about fluency. Fluency is not perfection. Fluency is flow. It is expressing ideas simply. Mistakes do not stop fluency. Silence does. Fluency comes from courage. Courage comes from practice. Practice creates confidence. Confidence creates fluency. The cycle starts with speaking. Final message. You understand English because you learned well. You can't speak because you didn't practice enough. This is not a failure. It is a normal stage. The solution is clear. Speak daily, without fear. Accept mistakes. Focus on communication. Be patient with yourself. Your voice in English is waiting to be used.
If this episode helped you, remember this. Understanding is the beginning, not the end. Speaking is a skill built through courage and daily action. Don't wait to be perfect. Start speaking today. Your English journey becomes powerful when your voice becomes active. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next episode.